Hello and welcome back from our little ad break, everyone. Today we here at WITC 107.9 have some news for you about Innotech. Today marks the completion of their rebranding of their research facility here to the Innotech Reactor Research Facility, whereas it used to be the Innotech Oklahoma City Research Facility. In my opinion, this is a big improvement. Not only that, but they're planning to conduct their first 24-hour test of their new gamma ray burst reactor, which is meant to be the energy of the future, and the best part is that you can go see this at the new visitor center they've constructed. We aren't sponsored by them, but they are doing amazing things down there. Well, with that out of the way, let's get right into the weather for today. Today's high is going to be around 60 degrees, which is definitely a bit colder than normal. And the low is gonna be close to 44 degrees, which might just frost your tips for free. Unfortunately, despite the absolutely lovely temperatures, today won't be a good day for tan.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Oklahoma County Emergency Management Agency. The Oklahoma County Emergency Management Agency has issued an immediate evacuation order for Oklahoma County due to a disaster of unknown type at the Innotech Reactor Research Facility. This could potentially cause extreme damage and loss of life in Oklahoma County.
Well, it seems we just had an emergency alert go beeping at us. What do you mean that was an evacuation order? What happened?
We don't know, sir.
What do you mean? We don't know. How do they not know?
All it said was that an unknown disaster occurred.
I'm sorry, guys, but it seems this alert was slightly more serious than I thought. So Innotech is apparently having a couple of small issues, and so the entire county needs evacuated for whatever reason. That is very not good, and you should probably start running. Get Innotech on the line now.
Right away, Mr. Tanner.
We need to figure out what's going on. We will figure this out before the government does, because those people need to know what's happening. So listeners, sorry about this, but we're gonna try and figure out what's happening. Until then, enjoy some nice music from the top 100.
Welcome back to ABC Channel 5, everyone. All I have to say about the situation right now is yikes. We're near the city center, and it's like an earthquake down here. And that's not to mention that I can see the Innotech Reactor Research Facility, and it's starting to collapse. If I were you, I would probably start running, because that thing looks like it's going to explode. Honestly, it might if they're evacuating the entire county.
The following message is transmitted at the request of Oklahoma County DES. Oklahoma County 911 and non-emergency phone lines are currently down due to a regional phone outage. Fire, EMS and police stations are manned. For assistance, please go to the nearest fire, EMS or police station. Due to the severity of the outage, no alternative phone numbers are available.
What? Is that what's causing this? Okay, so we have just received word that the Innotech Oklahoma City Research Facility, you know, the one we were praising for all their great stuff not even 5 minutes ago. The new reactor they made, which was meant to be safe, and the energy of the future, is currently melting down. This is hot off the presses, and honestly I don't think that any other news companies know this yet, so you're getting exclusive news coverage, at least until we send it to them. Hey Lisa, Could you fax all this stuff over to the other radio stations?
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Oh, and the worst part of all of this is that their supercomputer, which is one of the most powerful in the world, calculates that the explosion is going to be equal to over 3.5 megatons of TNT. For reference, the nuclear weapons that we used on Japan 50 years ago were only around 20 kilotons. Those bombs absolutely leveled Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and that reactor's explosion is expected to be well over 100 times as powerful. You can see why they issued an evacuation order. They're just trying to get as many people as they can away from it, as they can before it explodes. I'm with them. Forget taking anything with you, just get in your car, and drive as fast as you can away from that place as you can if you're anywhere near it. If you're farther out in the city like us, get to the most interior room of the building you're in. We personally will be going into emergency mode, and broadcasting from our safety shelter in just a moment, which means that we will be going off the air for a minute here. Is everything all ready for the switch?
Yes, we're ready.
Alright, we have just received confirmation that everything is ready for emergency mode, so we will be going off the air for around 30 seconds in 3, 2,
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Oklahoma Emergency Management Agency. A civil danger warning has been issued for Oklahoma. A disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Innotech Reactor Research Facility. This could potentially cause extreme property damage and loss of life within Oklahoma County. All residents outside of Oklahoma County are to shelter in place immediately and lock all doors and windows.
To everyone just tuning in, Oklahoma City is about to be disintegrated by an explosion equivalent to over 3.5 megatons of TNT, thanks to those idiots at Innotech, causing a meltdown with their shiny new reactor. Honestly, I feel bad for our crew over at Oklahoma City, and just the residents of Oklahoma City as a whole. They had done absolutely nothing wrong, and now tens of thousands of them are going to be vaporized, all thanks to a couple scientists who couldn't turn on some coolant. For right now, our two stations still have a somewhat usable phone line between them, so let's get Michael on the line and hear his thoughts on this. Hi Michael.
Hello, Sarah.
Are you guys in the safety shelter?
Yes, we are Sarah. We're just about to resume broadcasting.
Oh good, that thing will keep you all safe.
Yeah, that it will. Whole point of the safety shelter is that it's safe.
Alright, so what is your opinion on all this happening? Do you think those scientists are to blame?
What? Sarah, is this why you called me? This is such a stupid reason.
I am trying to get an inside opinion for all the scared listeners up here at Tulsa.
You know what? You're fired.
You wouldn't.
Oh yes, I would, you feelingless attention seeker.
Oh, so just because I'm being a feelingless attention seeker, you're gonna fire me?
Yes, that's exactly why.
I'm an amazing employee.
Lies.
If anyone's feelingless, it's you towards the survivability of this company's future.
What about the survivability of the people in here?
Maybe you should die in that stupid little bunker.
I hope you go.
Okay, we're gonna go on a quick little ad break while we get things sorted down here.
Don't need a new one.
I think we should talk about this. It's not that expensive.
Alright everyone, we are currently broadcasting
What is
from our
happening?
safety shelter. I'm sorry if the audio is a bit echoey, or if you can hear anything in the background. This place is a big metal box with about 10 people stuffed inside of it. So anyways, as I was saying earlier, just get far away from the research facility before it explodes, because I doubt much will be left nearby besides a few shadows of people and melted concrete. On a more positive note, we have an emergency antenna that can still service most of Oklahoma City once it explodes, so you likely won't lose coverage of us after the explosion. Speaking of which, I wonder, when that thing is gonna explode, they said only about 2 or 3 more minutes when we called. It's probably gonna explode any second now.
Oh my God. I can see the mushroom cloud. What if Michael's dead? The last thing I said to him was that I hope he died. I take back what I said. I need him to be alive. We might have had our differences, but he held this company together. Someone try the phone line. Obviously the normal phone isn't gonna work. Try the private phone line.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and try
you're
again.
kidding me. The line isn't working. Try.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A radiological hazard warning has been issued for northeastern Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, and northwestern Missouri. Due to an explosion at the Inotech Reactor Research Facility, radioactive fallout is currently spreading throughout these areas. Residents within the affected area are to remain indoors, close all doors and windows, and turn off ventilation units. If you are a resident of northwestern Oklahoma, you are advised to evacuate to an uncontaminated area. This message will repeat every 15 minutes until the all clear has been given.